Hi, thanks for joining me. Today I want to talk about something less flashy than a dancing robot, but hopefully more important. Using vision systems to optimize processes, not just quality or safety, process flows, yield, throughput. Cameras as the unseen foreman of your line. Let me start with a fundamental point. Vision can see what sensors often can't, so small irregularities, micro variations, positional drift, misalignment. When you combine that with analytics, you turn your line into a learning system, something, as a geek, I find quite fascinating. I recently read a white paper from Vision Systems Design that describes how machine vision analytics is being used to improve yields by capturing real-world data that traditional sensors miss. So what I'm trying to say is this isn't new, but what is new is how vision and AI and edge compute make it tighter, faster, smarter. So I started to think about all the things that vision could actually do for process optimization, the things that go beyond defect detection. And I thought of 5 potential areas. The first is drift detection and trend control. So vision can pick up slow misalignments, tool wear, edge drift, alignment shifts, which can be variable over hours or even days. So you wouldn't notice it, but vision systems could detect that. The next is real-time feedback loops. So vision output feeding back into actuators or control systems to adjust speed, pressure, or alignment on the fly. And what about yield enhancement? By catching borderline defects before they fully fail and adjusting parameters in flight, there's potential for a lot less wastage there. Then there's cycle time optimization. If you can detect bottlenecks like slowdown spots or congestions visually, you can then use that to rebalance the flow upstream. Speaking of upstream, process variation flagging. Visual patterns that can indicate upstream parameter drifts. So think of an extrusion line where slight temperature variations can show up as warp or misfeeds, causing additional issues downstream, which can be costly. So my thoughts are that vision for process optimization will start being baked into lines, not just tacked on as inspection. If it hasn't already, it will start to become part of the control system architecture, not just quality assurance. And I think generative AI is going to play a big part in this, creating synthetic anomaly generation to create even smarter defect predictions. I think the system integrators that can offer vision, analytics, and closed loop control, not just cameras, will be the winners. If an SI's deliverables stop at robot and vision, they're behind. It's the feedback, analytics, tuning, and control integration that manufacturers and process engineers are asking for. They're saying things like, where in my process do I lose yield or cycle time that I can't see? What if vision could spot that drift early? Machine vision gives you eyes where you lack sensors, and we should be leveraging that for closed loop controls.